Hey everybody, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How are you? I'm hanging in. The last reading I did, I just barely made it through, and I didn't get to do the StarSeed reading. I'm doing a bit better. I'm still under the weather. Still. If it wasn't for these, pop a drop. Got my shirt. This helped me breathe, and it helped me get better. And it wasn't really what the problem initially was. It was my spine. I had inflammation in my C6, C7. I have a bone spur, and it hit my spinal cord that went up to my brain and then went down to my rest of my body. It lowered my immune system, which happens. And I've been on my butt for the last couple of days. And I was like attempting to do a reading because I'm like, oh, I feel a lot better. But no, congestion, immune system lowered. No, I don't have the 19. I'm fine. So I'm on the mend. These cards are not behaving, as we could see. Okay. Just going to move the laptop down so you can see. Okay. So Spirit, what do you have for the StarSeed Collective? What advice do you have for the StarSeeds? And it was also really good that I was able to sage and get all the junk out of the air. And then cleanse these cards. Also, the Schumann resonance wasn't that active, but there's like a really big spike today that if you're not feeling 100%, like that's, you could blame the energy for that. Okay, what does the StarSeeds need to know, Spirit? Wow. Spirit, what do you want the StarSeeds to know? We have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, so we're being asked to ground right now. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Okay, so right away, we are being asked to ground and go into nature. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So right away, and I know this is really hard for people up in the Northeast and even in the Midwest, my StarSeeds out there in America and in different parts of the world, The weather is very wonky right now. I'm not gonna lie, it is like 24 degrees by me. It's freezing. But we're being asked, yes, a lot of us feel very isolated right now. But obviously we're never alone because of the other densities and dimensions. We have our angelic help as well. We need to go out into nature and we need to do some grounding. So if you can't do that, there's plenty of meditations out there, a lot of meditations out there to help you on that. Let's see what advice. Spirit, what do you want the StarSeed collective to know? What do you want the StarSeed collective spirit to know? What do you want the StarSeeds to know? Jeez Louise. Observation, expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Gratitude, universal love shines through the miracles of life around you. Signs, the universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Spirit, what do you want the StarSeed collective to know? We also have a Mercury retrograde incoming. It's not here just yet, but it's on its way. I just did. Oh, what a mess. Sorry, guys. My goodness sakes. Spirit, what do you want the StarSeed collective to know? What do you want the StarSeed collective to know, Spirit? Hopefully you guys can still see that. We have square, semi-squared, quincunx tension. And then we have 12th house introspection. Life is a workout. This phase needs juggling, muscle building, and the careful coordination of competing needs. You may feel pulled between one path or another and pushed to make a decision, but with this fancy timing and rhythm, you may be able to do it all. Working with people who have diverse mindsets, skills, backgrounds can be challenging, but in the long run, these collaborations prove most productive and enriching. Find points of ease, the few things everybody agrees on already, and build out from there. Honor difference and expand. This is a workout of body, mind, and spirit, and workouts can be tiring. Take this opportunity to build strength and learn to reconcile the conflicts within. When you can resolve internal conflicts, it is easier to resolve external ones. So we're being put to task right now, and we're being challenged with our mind, body, and spirit. So within the grounding, we need to take care of our bodies. And then we have 12th house introspection. Introspect. This situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angles. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks of both who you are when no one's looking and the fact that your fate is inextricably linked to every other sentient being. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It is essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honor who you are. But you also must acknowledge that you work within an organism. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in a stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. In quiet moments of prayer, meditation, creative bliss, feel the deep connection to the source and know that you're not alone. Which definitely ties into right here, because we're not alone. And we got to go within. So right away, I'm feeling that we definitely need to ground. We need to go into nature. There might be some tension going on within ourselves. We need to look and go within and know that we are a part of divine creation and that we are going to be taken care of. Spirit, what do you want to tell the StarSeed collective? Spirit, what do you want to tell the StarSeed collective? Spirit, what do you want to tell the StarSeed collective? Top one. Calls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Stellar Gateway Activation in Infinite Potential Manifestation Vortex. Halls of Learning, also sometimes known as the Great Halls, are an etheric retreat dedicated to spiritual knowledge. They are training space for all souls, including those on Earth, spiritual guides, and those between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, and mediums over the years and have been described as giant, somewhat Gothic university building with marble floor, spiral staircases, and tall bookcases. Some have said that these halls are home to the Akashic. You're on a path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawn close to support you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances or just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, or wound that has been contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey, so much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The Halls of Learning Gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. I mean, and this fits in with everything here thus far. And that is my goodness. There we go. The stellar gateway is the highest of our chakras and is found about 12 to 14 feet, 3 to 6 meters above our head. It is the energetic gateway that connects us with divine matrix. It governs our connection to the spiritual laws of creation and the quantum field and holds our life potential, as it holds all the intentions that we set before this incarnation and all the intentions we set during it that support the ever unfolding path of our earthly experience. You are a master of manifestation. Every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices affecting the unfolding of your path. Realize that you have great potential and power within you. And through your focus awareness, you can draw on heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. Know that all the energies you connect with are carried up to your stellar gateway. And if they are aligned with intentions your soul had before this incarnation, opportunities will come your way. It is important to consider connecting with your cosmic origins at this time and also tracking down the intentions of your soul. For if you can bring your wishes in this life together with your pre-life intentions, you can live a life that is aligned with your highest heavens. Interesting. Here, what does the StarSeed Collective need to know? StarSeed need to know. That has happened so many times. What does the StarSeed need to know? The veil, it's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. A half swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. I'm going to read a little bit more about that. The black cat. There's curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. I skipped it. Hello, cat with 9 lives. Cats are graceful creatures, rivaling the snobbiest of humans. They are fiercely independent and value their time and space above all things. They are aloof yet love affection, and they put their health and well-being above all other things. When the black cat comes purring into your reading, you are being asked to find your independence. Grab some me time so that you can find your footing again. It is easy to get lost in the chaos when you have a lot going on. Take a step back to see the bigger picture is the best way to get some fresh ideas about where to go next, how to solve a problem, or how to get out of a funk. Remember, me time doesn't have to be dramatic. Having a 20-minute coffee break at your local coffee shop can just be as rewarding as an all-day staycation. When it comes to me time, choose quality over quantity always. The veil is the very heart. On this night, the veil between worlds is at its thinnest, and the spirit realm is as close as it ever is going to be here on Earth. That means you have a toll-free call to every spiritual healer from the gods and the goddesses and your ancestors, your angels, ghosts, you name it. Each year you have a chance at receiving supercharged advice from those who know everything in the entire universe. The Veil card has come into your reading because new truths will soon be revealed in your situation. Things are being uncovered that were waiting for the conditions to be just right, so that they can present themselves to you in the most effective way. Be sure to keep your mind open to receiving messages in an unusual way. Notice any reoccurring signs or symbols or even feelings that are no coincidence for you at this time. So my star seeds right now, it is like, go within, you're going to get a sign from spirit. Go ground. You got to go inside. You got to learn. Things are going to manifest. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. Holy moly, things are happening. Okay. Spirit. Can you tell the StarSeed Collective? Spirit, what can you tell the StarSeed Collective? Wise woman of the grove, Grace. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a remarkable time of ease, wisdom, healing, joy, and inspiration. Your ability to hear the voice of spirit is rapidly expanding. Spirit guardians are watching over you with immense love and kindness. Being in the state of grace means being blessed by divine forces. The spirit of the wise woman of the grove says, you can relax and let go. Your path is guided. Spiritual nobility is growing within you. The spirit of grace is softly unfolding in your life. Kindly honor the truth of others, even if you don't agree or if you know better. The Creator knows the truth. My goodness, guys, if this is not a sign that keeps on trucking, I don't know what is. Okay, what magic do we need? What does the StarSeed Collective need? StarSeed Collective need to focus? What does the StarSeed Collective need to focus? Time to shine. Creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. Something might be on its way. Spirit, what messages do you have for the StarSeed Collective? What messages, Spirit, do you have for the StarSeed Collective? What messages, Spirit? What do you need to release? So maybe we need to ground and get out of our heads and wait for the signs that divine is with us, divine is with us, divine is with us. But we need to release something. Surrender to the divine. Boom. See? What do you need to release? Surrender it to the divine. Holy crapper. Guys, I don't make this stuff up, I'm telling you. Here, what does the StarSeeds need to know? What does the StarSeeds need to know? Guys, if you haven't done so already, if you like what you're hearing, please hit that like button. It helps the channel out. Spirit, what does the StarSeed Collective need to know? What message? Time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. So guys, maybe you're being challenged right now. Maybe you need to have a different perspective on things. It doesn't hurt. I have my tea leaves. I was trying to find these. Spirit, what do you want to tell us? Great personal sorrow. So maybe something was going on that you had a great challenge. Bird flying. News is on the way. And from that, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah, there's a lot of people going through that right now with loved ones. Protect from negative forces beyond your control. So we are being protected as many of us are getting attacked. Period of prosperity and abundance. And just be careful that someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, Spirit, what is the overall feeling of the read? What's the overall feeling? Yeah, shuffle. Spirit, what is the overall feeling of the read? Wait. Isa, why are we nice? Isa, this card is associated with ice and frozen water and generally indicates a blockage, standstill, or lack of action in some area of your life. This could be a loss of physical energy or a mental fog or a psychological block that paralyzes you. This stasis will likely cause frustrating delays in your life, But instead of fighting the obstacle, this card advises you to stay calm and conserve your energy. Sometimes there is nothing you could do but wait for a change in circumstances. Bide your time because the ice will melt. As for relationships are concerned, this card points to icy tension and possible conflict that feels like it cannot be resolved. There is an urgent need for objectivity and concentration now. You need to decide whether you're going to invest any more of your warmth and energy into a relationship to see if the ice will thaw, or if it's time to gently and calmly let it drift away. So guys, there might be a situation that we're isolating ourselves from. We have to go within to ground and go out. We have to have gratitude. We need to be observant. I mean, the introspection in this would speak more to this Isa card. But we are divinely, surrender to the divine. Everything surrender to the divine. The veil, divine. Black cat, 9 lives. All of this is like, we are heavily under protection of spirit. Pretty much. And I wish I can get the sound of what is happening out my window. It sounds like our galactic friends are outside, and I hope they are. Please save me, galactic friends. Okay, I want to get 2 more for this StarSeed. And then we'll do what spirit is doing to help us. What advice can we give to the StarSeed? What advice can we give to the StarSeed? Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Okay, so guys, with this Isa, go within, ground to Gaia. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. So guys, it will be okay if you're going through a really rough patch like myself. Everything will be okay. Well, at least that's what I keep telling myself. Okay, Spirit, how is Spirit helping us through this time? How is Spirit helping the StarSeeds through this time? How are you helping this StarSeed collective at this time, Spirit? How are you helping the StarSeeds during this time? Okay, we have 7 blessings of Eve. Ishtar's Lion Gate 888. All right, we're going to start with Lion's Gate.
Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Yeah, I hope so. This oracle brings a message of breakthrough and healing, of a significant lightening up of your life, and the end of a deeply challenging cycle in your life. There is a special divine dispensation argued by the oracle of Ishtar's Lion Gate 888. Where hope has been difficult to find, or all seems lost, the light shall return, and beautiful blessings are destined to unfold in your life. Oh, I hope so. Seven blessings of Eve. A spiritual gift shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have innate talents and abilities which will support your soul into full, glorious manifestation. You have been blessed with the beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. You have natural healing ability. Choose your thoughts and words so they reflect what you truly wish to put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you realize. Certain numbers have a sacred significance that crosses religious and cultural boundaries. 7 is one such number with significance in Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Jainism, Buddhism, Baha'i, and the New Age. The spiritual power of 7 includes all natural charisma and capacity to be an influential channel for higher wisdom. The presence of 7 is a sign from the universe to connect to the sacred. The oracle of the 7 blessings of Eve is a reminder that you are a sacred being and have no need to hold yourself hostage to shame, blame, guilt, anger, judgment, or fear. Acknowledge your connection to spiritual knowledge. Pray, and your prayers shall be answered. That is how Spirit is working with you. I hope you really enjoyed StarSeeds. This pretty amazing, go within, ground, know that Spirit is all around and is divinely helping all of us at this time. A lot of us do need it. And if you are interested in an oracle reading, please email me. My information will be in the Dropbox. If you're interested in drops, also email me for more information. It's a game changer. I hope you like my other content. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And more content will be coming out now that I'm almost semi-fully back to my full self. Love and light to all of you. Have a great night.